Welcome to Tech Golly Podcast.
Modern warfare is changing. The battlefield is no longer just about soldiers on the ground or fighter jets in the air. A new player has emerged, the unmanned aerial vehicle, better known as the drone. Drones are transforming military strategies and tactics. They bring new advantages but also raise complex ethical concerns. Drones are not a new invention. However, their capabilities have grown significantly in recent decades. Today, drones are highly sophisticated machines. They can perform a wide range of missions, from reconnaissance to targeted strikes. Their impact on warfare is undeniable. Drones have reshaped battlefields across the globe. They have become essential tools for militaries worldwide. The rise of drone warfare raises important questions. How do drones change the nature of conflict? What are the ethical implications of using lethal force from a distance? As drone technology continues to advance, these questions will become even more pressing. This case study will delve into these critical questions and examine drones' history, advantages, and future in warfare. The concept of using unmanned aircraft for military purposes is not new. Early experiments with drones date back to the early 20th century. During World War I, both the United States and Austria-Hungary experimented with unmanned aircraft. These early drones were rudimentary compared to today's sophisticated machines. However, they demonstrated the potential of using unmanned vehicles in warfare. The Cold War era saw further development of drone technology. The United States and the Soviet Union both invested heavily in developing reconnaissance drones. These drones were used to gather intelligence without risking the lives of pilots. One notable drone from this era was the Ryan Firebee. Used by the United States, the Firebee was designed as a target drone. However, the Firebee was also adapted for reconnaissance missions. Despite these developments, drones remained largely on the periphery of warfare for several decades. It was not until the late 20th and early 21st centuries that drones truly came into their own. The 1990s marked a turning point in the history of drone warfare. The Gulf War, in particular, demonstrated the potential of unmanned aircraft in military operations. The United States deployed drones for surveillance and reconnaissance missions. The information gathered by these drones proved invaluable to military planners. Technological advancements played a crucial role in the emergence of modern drones. The development of global positioning system technology was particularly significant. GPS allows for highly accurate navigation and targeting, making drones far more effective in combat roles. The Predator drone, which entered service with the US military in the mid-1990s, exemplifies this new generation of UAVs. Initially designed for reconnaissance, the Predator was soon armed with Hellfire missiles. This gave it the capability to carry out targeted strikes. The Predator's success in combat operations in Afghanistan and Iraq cemented the drone's place as a key tool in modern warfare. Developments in artificial intelligence are poised to revolutionize drone capabilities further. Drones offer a range of advantages over traditional military assets. These advantages have made them increasingly attractive to militaries worldwide. One key advantage is the ability to conduct surveillance and reconnaissance missions without risking the lives of pilots. Drones can loiter over areas of interest for extended periods, providing continuous coverage. This persistent surveillance provides commanders with real-time intelligence, enabling them to make more informed decisions. Drones equipped with advanced weaponry offer the ability to conduct precision strikes. These strikes are designed to minimize collateral damage and civilian casualties. From a logistical and financial perspective, drones offer advantages over manned aircraft. They're generally cheaper to operate and maintain. They also do not require the extensive training and support infrastructure needed for manned aviation. The modular design of many drones allows them to be easily adapted for different roles by swapping out sensor or weapon payloads. Despite their advantages, the use of drones in warfare is not without its challenges and ethical concerns. These concerns have fueled a global debate about the legality and morality of drone warfare. One significant challenge is the potential for civilian casualties. While drones are capable of precision strikes, there is always a risk of unintended consequences. Mistaken identity, intelligence failures, or technical malfunctions can lead to tragic outcomes. The remote nature of drone warfare can create a disconnect between the operator and the consequences of their actions. The use of drones also raises questions about accountability. If a drone strike results in civilian casualties, who is ultimately responsible? Is it the pilot operating the drone remotely? Is it the commanding officer who authorized the strike? Or is it the government that deployed the drone in the first place? The increasing autonomy of drones raises further ethical concerns. As drones become more sophisticated, they will be able to make more decisions independently. This raises the prospect of killer robots, autonomous weapons systems that can select and engage targets without human intervention. To understand the impact of drones on modern warfare, it is essential to examine their use in real-world conflicts. The war on terror, launched by the United States following the 9/11 attacks, provides a stark example. Drones have been extensively used in Afghanistan, Iraq, Pakistan, Yemen, and Somalia to target terrorist groups like Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State. The use of drones in these conflicts has been highly controversial. With concerns raised about civilian casualties and the legality of targeted killings, the ongoing conflict in Ukraine provides another example of drones' impact on the battlefield. Both Ukrainian and Russian forces have deployed drones for a range of missions, from reconnaissance to artillery spotting to direct attacks. Ukraine's Bayraktar TB2 drones have been highly effective in destroying Russian armor and supply convoys. These Turkish-made UAVs have taken out Russian tanks, missile launchers and supply vehicles, creating significant logistical challenges for Russian forces. In response, Iran has supplied Russia with Shahed 136 drones, which are designed to carry out kamikaze attacks on Ukrainian infrastructure, disrupting power and essential services. Russia's use of Shahed 136 drones has enabled it to hit Ukrainian infrastructure sites, particularly energy and water facilities, attempting to damage Ukraine's support networks. Both Ukraine and Russia employ UAVs for battlefield intelligence. Ukraine uses commercial UAVs like the DJI Mavic for real-time surveillance of Russian troop locations, enabling precise targeting for artillery. Russia relies on All-in-10 drones to gather intelligence on Ukrainian forces, aiding in strategic planning and countermeasures. The use of relatively inexpensive, commercially available drones has lowered the barrier to entry for their use in warfare. The conflict between Israel and Hamas in Gaza has also seen the use of drones by both sides. Israel has used armed drones extensively in strikes against Hamas targets. Hamas, in turn, has used drones for surveillance and, in some cases, attacks on Israeli territory. Israeli drones, such as the Hermes 450, conduct precise attacks on Hamas targets in Gaza, aiming at command centers and weapons storage to reduce rocket attacks. Conversely, Hamas and Hezbollah have employed UAVs like Iranian-made Shahed 136 and Shahed 131S and smaller, locally assembled drones to launch attacks on Israeli sites. Israel's UAVs, including the Heron and Skylark models, continuously monitor Gaza, providing real-time intelligence for both defense and counterattacks. Iran has provided drones like the Ababil 3 to both Hamas and Hezbollah, enabling them to conduct surveillance on Israeli border defenses and troop movements, gathering intelligence that supports planning and coordination for potential attacks. These conflicts highlight the evolving role of drones in warfare. They have become accessible to a wider range of state and non-state actors, changing the dynamics of conflict in various ways. The future of drone warfare is likely to be shaped by rapid technological advancements. These advancements will bring both new opportunities and new challenges. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is set to revolutionize drone capabilities. AI-powered drones will be able to process vast amounts of data, making them far more autonomous and capable of independent action. This raises the prospect of drones that can carry out complex missions with minimal human intervention. AI could also enhance the safety and effectiveness of drones by improving their ability to avoid collisions, identify targets, and assess threats. The development of drone swarms is another area of active research. A drone swarm is a coordinated group of drones that can act together to achieve a common objective. Drone swarms offer several advantages over individual drones, including increased flexibility, resilience, and firepower. They could be used for a range of missions, from overwhelming enemy defenses to conducting search and rescue operations. Other technological advancements, such as directed energy weapons and hypersonic missiles, could also be integrated into drones, further increasing their lethality and versatility. The rapid pace of technological change makes it difficult to predict the future of drone warfare with certainty. The proliferation of drones is forcing militaries worldwide to rethink their strategies and doctrines. Drones are no longer simply niche capabilities. They are becoming central to how wars are fought. One significant shift is the increasing emphasis on networked warfare. Drones generate vast amounts of data that can be shared instantly across the battlefield. This real-time information sharing enables faster and more informed decision-making. It also allows for greater coordination between different military units, such as ground troops, aircraft, and naval vessels. The rise of drones has also led to the development of counter-drone technologies. These technologies aim to detect, track, and neutralize enemy drones before they can carry out their missions. Counter-drone systems use various methods, including radar, electronic warfare, and even trained birds of prey. As drone technology advances, we may see a shift towards more autonomous warfare. AI-powered drones could potentially carry out entire missions with minimal human intervention. This raises ethical and strategic questions about the role of humans in future conflicts. The integration of drones into military operations is an ongoing process. The advent of drone warfare represents a significant turning point in military history. Drones offer unprecedented capabilities, but their use also raises profound ethical and legal questions. As drone technology continues to advance, it is crucial that we grapple with these questions responsibly. One key challenge is to ensure that the use of drones complies with international law, including the laws of war. This includes taking all feasible precautions to minimize civilian casualties and ensuring that drone strikes are proportionate to the military advantage gained. Greater transparency and accountability are needed to ensure that drone strikes are carried out legally and ethically. The development of autonomous weapons systems raises particular concerns. Many experts argue that giving machines the power to make life and death decisions crosses a moral red line. They call for international treaties banning or regulating the development and use of such weapons. The future of drone warfare is fraught with uncertainty. However, one thing is clear: drones are here to stay. Finding the right balance between innovation and responsibility will be one of the defining challenges of 21st century warfare.